Oh my god, I gotta get out of these mines before Harry Warden gets me.
Hi, I'm Christian, and today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect Valentine's Day treat for that special someone that you have chained up in your basement. These adorable Valentine's Day petifours. Come with me and I'll show you how. I'm going to make a lemon pound cake, but you can do whatever you want. If you want to buy a box cake and be cheap, that might work better for you. Maybe the person that you've got chained up in your closet doesn't give a shit about flavor, texture, or appearance. So I'm going to beat up my butter now. I'm gonna add sugar now. If this cart's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Okay, so I'm gonna add the eggs now, one at a time. And if you want this recipe, I'll have it on my website, abakerinbrooklyn.com. But it's just a basic pound cake recipe with a lot of lemon in it. I just think it's good to put lemon in pound cake for no reason other than I like the flavor of lemon. A little flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, buttermilk, lemon juice, lemon zest, the rest of my flour. And we're done. So I've greased my loaf pans. I'm just going to pour my batter in. Try to make them as even as you can, if you care. If not, fuck it. Then you're just going to take these and throw them in an oven, 350 degrees, which I have preheated, for about an hour. They're going to cook, then you got to let them cool, and then I'll show you how to decorate them right after this. So we got our pound cakes out of the oven now, and they've cooled. So what we're going to do is cut them up into layers, and then cut them into heart shapes, and we'll ice them up. If it comes out as well, and it should. So it helps if you have a serrated knife to cut with. It cuts through bread really easily. What we're going to do is cut them lengthwise to give you more area. You can make some larger hearts and write a lot more stuff on them, a lot more dirty stuff. So just cut really carefully. Go right across the top. So there's your cake you have to work with. Okay, so the next thing you have to do is just cut out your heart shapes. If you have a big heart, you can use a big heart. If you have a little black heart like I do, you can use that. Pound cake's really dense and really firm, so it doesn't break very easily. Like a light cake would sort of flake off and be crummy and kind of break, but a pound cake is really dense, so it holds together really well. Alright. If you don't like the person that you're making these for, and you don't want to give them this, just give them this. Alright, and since I made a lemon pound cake, I'm going to go with lemon juice instead of water. To make this icing, it's really simple. It's just a lot of powdered sugar and a little bit of lemon juice. I'm going to do 3 different icing colors to try to match the conversation hearts. Squeezing these lemons makes me think of giving myself a testicular check, which I do twice a day, sometimes three times a day, if I don't have to work. You just want to get the seeds out of the lemon juice before you add it to your icing. Or you could leave the seeds in if you want the person you're giving these to maybe choke on one. So it should be thin enough to spread, but thick enough so that it doesn't like pour all over the place and make a giant mess. If you know the favorite color of the person that you're stalking on Facebook or dating, whatever, that's what you want to call it, You can use that. If it's black, just make these things black. Who cares? Another great thing about making little hearts this size is that they're bite-sized and they're really easy to feed to someone who's tied to a chair or strapped down to your bed. This one's for me. Happy Valentine's Day, Christian. Okay, so it's time to start writing now. You can write whatever you want. I've made some black icing. I'm gonna write some creepy things. You can write sweet things. I'm just gonna get busy. Now, all that's left is to share these special treats with the special someone in your life. No, not again. No more. Eat it.
Oh, does baby like some cake?
Well, that's all for this Valentine's themed episode of CampBlood House of Horrors. But be sure to stay tuned to campblood.org for the next edition of the show that puts the die in DIY.